It's May. It is May 1st. I am so excited, so excited. This is one of my favorite months of the entire year. It's my birthday month. It's got Cinco de Mayo in it, which means unlimited tacos, and spring. Finally start springing, at least here in Rhode Island. The flowers are blooming, so let me tell you guys, I have so much planned for this month with my business. If you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Mary Larsen. I am a stay-at-home work-from-home mom. I'm a wife, and one of my favorite things to do is to help women feel more creative and confident when it comes to their skincare or with makeup, because I think we all can be a little bit of Bob Ross and have some fun being creative with our face, whether it's to give you more confidence, to feel bolder than you had before, or if there's something that you're not happy about that we can work on so you do become really happy with it, or if you just want to be creative and have a little bit of fun. That is what I'm here for. So this is my birthday month, and I wanted to let you know that I'm going to be coming to you frequently live, and you'll know it's live because you'll see a little red box up top somewhere around here saying live, and if it's not there, you can say hi, and you'll be watching it on the replay. So if you are joining me on the replay, if you don't see that live box, can you put a little hashtag hello lovely down in the comments below so I know that you're watching on the replay and I can come back and say hello. If this is your birthday month as well, let me know that, because I give ladies in their birthday month a huge little gift. Huge little gift. That doesn't make any sense to it. It's a huge gift. It's the hugest gift I can give, but you got to find out by letting me know in the comments below that it is your birthday month. But I'm going to jump in because I have a brand new customer Kudos. This customer Kudos is bananas. It is so good. So those of you who are my die-hard makeup and skincare friends who've been with me and clients of Minute with Mary, you're going to be excited. And if this is something that's brand new to you, I'm excited for you to see this as well. This is going to give you a flawless foundation, a flawless face, and if spring is springing around you, that means most likely your skin tone might start to change a little bit. So it's time to get a summer shade. And I am here to help you get that flawless look and tell you a lot about the amazing deal that I have going on for the month of May. So it is the Touch Trio, and it is not just 3 things. You actually get to have 3 things, but you get to choose. It's all about customization. So the first thing that you get to choose is how to prep your face. So you could either do that with the Glorious Touch Primer. This primer is insane. This, not Glorious Touch, Skin Perfecting Primer. I'm saying glorious because I'm about to show you something that is glorious. This is the Skin Perfecting Touch Concealer. It comes in so many shades. This is fantastic if you have dark under eye circles, if you have blemishes, if you have age spots, if there's a lot of severe discoloration that you want to get rid of. This little tube is going to last you a year. Honestly, you need about the size of a pin top because it packs a punch. This is also what we like to nickname Mommy Magic. So for any of you who are watching who have severely dark circles, whether you have little kids or not, or just hashtag life's got you down, got some dark circles, this concealer is going to be your best friend. If you already have this concealer, or if you want to add it on later, and you do not yet have the Glorious Touch Primer, this is what you're going to want to get. So the primer is something that you need to have for every foundation, for every makeup routine. Primer is one of my favorite things. I always joke that if you don't prime, it's a crime. If you don't yet have primer, I want you to grab yourself this. This will last you at least half a year, more like 3/4 of a year, but it's a fantastic, silky, smooth consistency. So the first thing you're going to choose is one of those 2 things. I'm going to choose the primer. You use about a pea-size amount of primer. It feels so silky smooth. It's clear, it doesn't feel sticky or tacky, it's just velvety smooth, and what this does is it creates a barrier for your skin. So you think about it when you prime your house, when you prime a room in your house. Hi Leslie, hi Allison, how you guys doing? Good afternoon. When you paint your walls in your house, generally you have to prime them, right? So that way the paint color is true. It's not a different color paint color. So when you prime your face, it's going to set yourself up for success with your makeup coming off as a true color, but it also is going to kind of like help the makeup sit on your face better. It won't allow the oils from your skin to attack and eat away your makeup as quickly, and it creates a more smooth finish, which means you're actually going to be using less foundation. It's going to take your makeup and use less of it and kind of extend its life for a bit longer. So primer is a must-have. So once again, in this trio, you can pick one of these 2, either your concealer or your primer, and if you do choose concealer, I can help you choose the color. I can help color match you. I'm a color matching pro, so I can definitely help color match you in that category. Then what you get to do is pick your shade of our Liquid Touch Foundation. Now this foundation has been nicknamed Liquid Gold because it is a fantastic foundation. So it is minerally based. What you need to do is you need to make sure that you shake the foundation up. Hi Nadra, how you doing? Shake it up because it's more of like a serum consistency versus a thick, creamy consistency, which I like, especially for summer and spring that we're going into. I don't want to have thick, greasy feeling makeup. I want to almost feel like I'm not wearing any makeup, and that's what the Mineral Touch liquid foundation does. It goes on like a light liquid, and then it dries to a powder-like finish, and it gives you buildable coverage. It starts off medium coverage, but it is buildable. So if you want to go in and add extra coverage to certain spots, maybe you have some redness in the center of your face, maybe you have some age spots, or you want to kind of work in this area, you can go back and add more. I will tell you with this foundation, as I said, you need to make sure you mix it up because it's minerally based. You do need to apply it with a brush. So you could do it with our liquid foundation brush, with a powder puff brush, with our powder concealer brush, right? Right? You don't need that thick makeup. Nobody needs that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So the brush, what it's going to do is you're first going to put it onto your skin and then you're going to buff it. I would not apply the liquid foundation with your hands. It's just not going to give you the coverage that you want. So you can take the pipette from your liquid foundation and either apply it directly onto the brush, or you could apply it into a little dish and dip it into there. I actually just use the back of my hand. I always make sure that my hands are clean before I do makeup because I frequently do use my fingers in different aspects. So I actually place about 5 drops worth of the liquid foundation right there on my hand, and then I use a brush. I'm going to be using the liquid foundation brush today to apply the makeup. So I'm just going to show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can apply it right on the brush itself, or you can apply it on the back of your hand and dab it in, or on like a little tray. So I'll show you how I do it. So I like to start in the center of my face where I have the most discoloration. Hi John, how are you? Happy almost Cinco de Mayo! I'm really excited. So Cinco de Mayo is my birthday. This is my birthday week. Here in our family we call it the Birthday Princess Week, and we just have a lot of fun. So this whole month of May, I'm going to be bringing to you lots of fun demos, some of my favorite things. Yay! Back of the hand palette. Thank you. That's right. Lots of different videos. So if you do see these videos, whether you need makeup tips or not, just know that by watching or hearting or commenting goes a long way for me. It really helps my business. As I said, I'm a stay-at-home, work-from-home mom, and being able to do this business has been an absolute blessing for me and my family. And so I am going to be bringing you guys lots of fun tips. And if you find these tips very helpful, or if you think someone else you know might find them helpful, please feel free to share them. You can just see the share button below. And also, if you like them, touch my nose, boop, just touch my nose in the camera, and you'll come up with a screen. You want to make sure you click the word following, so that way you will be alerted to the live videos that I do. So as I said, I placed the makeup on my skin, and now I'm going to buff. This is a mineral-based, serum-like makeup foundation that does need to be buffed. It is not going to give you the results you want if you just put it on with your fingers. So make sure you buff it in, and then you're going to get this beautiful, flawless look. So once again, remember I said it is buildable coverage. So I like to have more of a medium finish. In case you guys didn't know, I am covered in freckles and I love my freckles. I really like to make sure that they shine, but I do have some discoloration and some age spots that I don't necessarily want to shine, especially in my birthday month. So that's why I love to use this Liquid Touch foundation. And don't worry if you don't know which color to choose. I would love to help you. Love to help you. I can do it in about 30 seconds. All I need is a picture of you and then I can match you. So there you go. That is the foundation. And then don't forget to blend down your neck, blend up into your ears, and you're good to go. Look at that. So if you were sitting next to me in real life, you might not even know I'm wearing foundation. It just gives you that nice, clean, flawless look. It is a powder-like finish, so it's more of a matte finish versus a dewy finish. It's just really lifelike, natural. I don't feel greasy. I don't feel like I have crazy makeup on my face that I could scrape off. This is by far my favorite liquid foundation. I have used all sorts of liquid foundation in the past, whether it's through pageants or by being on television, and I love this foundation. As you can see, I matched it so that it matches matches my neck. Now, a big tip with the foundation, as we're going into spring and summer, your skin might be changing. Your neck and body might be getting a little darker the more time you spend outside. So now is a fantastic time to change your foundation to match your current skin color. Another idea is that if you already are using the Liquid Touch foundation, we can find your summer shade, and then you can kind of begin to blend the two so that this early spring shade will really mimic. So for example, I'm more the shade Scarlet in the winter, and in the summertime I'm more velour. So kind of like in April, I actually started to mix those two together to create the right shade that matched what my skin type was like. And now as I'm outside more with the kids, I'm more velour, so I just use velour. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys, but please, 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 if your skin changes color during the seasons, do not just stick with one foundation. You want to make sure that your head matches your body. You don't want it to look very different. So that's going to be the second choice for the Kudos. The first choice, you pick either the concealer or the primer. The second one is we get a Liquid Touch foundation in your skin tone. And then the third choice, get ready. Get ready, my friends, because this is where it gets to be fun. You can either choose a brush or one of our Behold setting products, okay? So let me break this down for you. All right, so if you do not yet have a brush, whether it's the powder brush, the powder brush is the powder puff brush, or the liquid foundation brush, or the powder concealer brush. If you do not already own one of those, I want you to get one of these. This is going to make sure that your liquid foundation goes on properly, it goes on flawlessly, it gives you that coverage that you want. So if you do not yet have a proper brush for the liquid foundation, you would want to pick one of these. But say you already have a brush that you love and it's working for you, then you can move on and get yourself a Behold setting product. And you might be like, Mary, is that what it says? It does. I have had this for almost a year. You guys know I do my makeup every day, sometimes twice a day. This is one of my favorite products, and it lasts super long, as does this, as does the setting powder. So what's the difference? Well, the setting powder is going to be great for those of you who are a little bit oily. You'll know because around lunchtime you start to get a little shiny in this area. It starts to break apart your makeup, or it starts to crease a bit more. So if you have that issue, like I have smile lines, my smile lines start to really kind of pick up during that time of day, you would want to use the Behold setting powder. It's just a translucent setting powder. You could just take a powder puff brush and you're just going to place it on those areas where you are going to have a little bit of that breakdown because your skin gets a little oily. Oh, isn't the setting spray so good? I also love to use it to help diffuse the look of my under eye bags and my pores. So I just put a little bit on it. Now because it's translucent, it is not going to affect the color of your makeup. It's not going to change the liquid foundation that I put on my face. You can put this on top of your foundation to really set it so that it doesn't budge. It won't crease in those under eye areas. This is fantastic to put on anywhere that you do put on concealer. So say you chose the concealer. If you use the concealer for under your eyes, you would want to place a little bit on your concealer to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. And I often, especially during, hot days, I'll even put this not only after I put on the foundation in this step, but after I have finished all of my makeup, because it really locks it in so that it doesn't go anywhere. The setting products are heaven. They make all the difference. Use both the powder and the spray. That's right. Amen. Amen, Leslie. I totally agree. It's so, so good. So I would just put this kind of a dusting all over my face. But as I said, I have some fine lines in my forehead. I have some fine lines underneath my eyes. I like to diffuse the look of my under eye bags. And I make sure I put it by those smile lines so that that way, when my face starts to get a little oily, it doesn't break apart and cause creasing. Now, the setting spray is a different story. The setting spray is like the top coat to your makeup. If you live in a very humid place, if you're going to be running around, if you're going to be outside and the elements are going to be attacking your makeup, think about it when you get your hair done and they always add a little bit of product so that way when you walk outside, the wind, the humidity doesn't ruin the nice dew that they just did. That's kind of like what setting spray is. So it really keeps everything nicely on your face. Once again, you don't feel it. It doesn't change the look of it. I love to use actually both of these products. I sometimes even use the setting spray to really amplify an eyeshadow look. If I want my metallic or shimmer eyeshadows to really pop, I especially use that. So the three things that you get to choose for this month's Kudos, once again, is you get to choose Dun, 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 dun. I put them away. Here we go. Either you guys like that little music? A concealer, I'll help you find the right shade for you, or the primer, which really helps set your face up for success. You get a liquid touch foundation to give you that amazing flawless skin that you've always dreamt of without it making it look like you have crazy amounts of makeup on. The liquid touch foundation. And then for your fourth item, it's kind of the finishing touches or how you made your makeup go on. So you either get to choose a brush, either the liquid foundation brush or the powder puff brush. No, don't fall. Or you can choose one of the Behold setting products. So either the Behold setting powder or the Behold setting spray. Now if you wanted to choose the spray, you would shake it up and hold it about 12 inches away from your face and spray it all over. I like to do this at the end of my makeup. I don't generally do it right after the foundation. I would do it after the end of the makeup. So once again, that is the trio. It is a 30% savings. And to make things even better, this month we not only have our my cat's causing a ruckus. Lumos, are you all right? Not only do I have a fantastic guarantee where after 2 weeks of having a product, if you still don't love it, if it's not right for you, you still get 100% of your money back. We ship it back, no questions asked. We also have the guarantee that within 3 months, if you don't love it, you can still get product credit. But for May in particular, because we have this wonderful Kudos going on with your liquid foundation or your concealer, if you get it and it is not the right shade, even though I'm really, really good at matching, I promise you I'm really good at matching, but if something wonky happens and we ended up picking something a little too light or a little too dark and it didn't work for you, we will send you a new one with the correct shade, no cost. No cost. You don't have to go to the post office. You don't have to pay for postage. You don't have to do anything. You just message me, say, girlfriend, I look like Casper, or girlfriend, I don't know what's going on, but my face does not look right. Let's go another shade, either lighter or darker. We get it and broop, it gets sent to you, no cost. That is amazing. We have not had a guarantee like that before. So it's really a completely foolproof way of trying out this makeup, getting yourself that flawless face that you want for the spring, summer, working out to have the correct shade now that the sun is out a little bit more. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like this trio? Are you jazzed up like I am? Because I love that you get to choose. I think it's very versatile. I love that there's so many options. So if you already have different items in your makeup arsenal that you can kind of mix things up. So if you already had primer and you wanted to get some concealer, you could. So I'm just really, really excited about this, and I hope you are too. I'm going to finish my look right now. So if you want to stay on, you can. Once again, my name's Mary, and I hope you guys are having fun. If you're brand new, please let me know. If you're an oldie but a goodie, hi loves, so excited to have you here. So I'm going to do a little bit of a smoky eye. Let's see what time it is. Can I do? I gotta get going to my son's violin lesson. We're gonna do a very quick eye, friends. I'm gonna take palette number 2. This is another great product with my blending brush. Going to take the color Honorable, which is a matte gray shade, and I'm just going to use it as my transition shade. I'm going to do this nice and quick so we can go to violin lesson and not be too late. What are you guys doing for Cinco de Mayo? Do you eat tacos? Do you eat tacos? That should be my pickup line if I was dating. This is probably why it's a super blessing that I'm not dating anymore. I would have terrible pickup lines. Hi, my name's Mary, and I like tacos and books. But I'm going to be just using that color Honorable. Once again, it's a wonderful matte gray, and I'm just using it as a transition shade, putting it in and around that crease, using a nice light brush with this blending brush. If you do not yet have this blending brush, I'm telling you ladies, you need to get it. This is what really sets your eye looks apart, makes it look very, very pulled together, and will give you the success that you want, will give you the look that you want. I'm going to now take it and just put a little bit underneath my eye. Now, once again, I did not even use concealer. And you guys know I'm a concealer junkie. I'm a tired mom. We have not been sleeping very well in this house. But that liquid foundation is the BonBon and did a fantastic job. Right, so we're going to say goodbye for a hot second to that blending brush. And now I'm going to take out the liner shader brush. And I'm going to take out the color Blissful. It's this really fantastic shimmer shade. Nice kind of silver shade. You're having a blast, Oh, I'm so glad. So, so glad. So now any of this look can be recreated with any shades that still kind of do the same thing. So I took a light shade as my transition one. I'm now taking a shimmer shade in the color Blissful and patting it on the inner 2/3 of my lid. Whenever I use a shimmer or a metallic, I use more of a patting motion versus a sweeping motion. I just find that makes the product not fly around as much. But by doing this with a nice bright light shade on that inner portion of my eye, it really kind of opens up the look a lot. Opens up my eye, which I always love. There we go. Yes, I love that he and I are birthday friends. How awesome. I love it. Such a fun birthday, not gonna lie. We'll be turkey hunting on Cinco de Mayo, but glam is always, I wanna see turkey hunting glam, Maureen. You just send me a picture of turkey hunting glam. All right, so I'm taking a crease brush right now and I'm going to use this color Cocky, which is like a really, really, really dark chocolate brown. And I'm going to do that in the outer V, that outer third of my eyes. So going in the crease and down to the lashes with this crease brush. And this is just going to add some depth and definition. A lot of people are afraid to do a smoky eye, and the big step is to actually work with lighter colors first and then go on very, very gently with your darker shades. Huge fan of the blending brush. Going back in now with circular motions. By doing circular motions with your dark shadows especially, it's going to keep them still highly pigmented and yet still kind of blend it out so that it looks like you know what you're doing a little bit. So little circular motions. Circular motions. Love it, love it, love it, love it. This is coming out just the way I wanted. I love that you're turkey hunting on Cinco de Mayo. Perfect. All right, blend that out just a tad. Oh, it's all about the blending. Now I'm gonna go in with the color Romantic, is it romantic? Hopeless. Hopeless, and just kind of transition those two together. It's a little bit lighter of a gray, just so it doesn't go from super light to super dark. And then blend that together, whoop, whoop. And then one last step. I'm gonna take that crease brush and go into Peppy and really darken up just right here. Not going too high, just like a mini V. So I had your big V and now you have the mini V. So the darkest shade last and the lightest. Smoky eyes are really about layering a lot of lighter shades first and then putting just a smidge of the darkest shade. I'm just gonna kind of pat that out because I don't want that darkness to go everywhere. There we go. There we go. So I'm gonna smoke out under my eye just a hot second with that color Cocky. Bring it on down along that lower lash line. Boom, perfect. And get my liner pencil. Where you at? Where are you at? Now, if you haven't ever used my pencils, they're amazing. They are waterproof, they are budge proof. It's the same formula for the lip pencil as well as the eye pencil. And so you kind of get like a little bit of time to smudge it around, and then after that, about 30 seconds, it's gonna stay put. And it is fantastic. And this color, Perfect, is just the perfect black. Really, really is. I kind of, yeah, I'll just do it right here. I'm not in my usual makeup setup, just because of this time of day. But as I said, this whole month, I'm going to be coming to you with different tutorials to help you feel your finest this spring, or just for you to have fun. If this isn't even, if you're not really too big into makeup, heck, if you get mesmerized, I get mesmerized watching tutorials. As I said, it's kind of like Bob Ross for me. Feel free to watch, and just know that a little like or a heart or comments really go a long way. They're pretty much the equivalent of a Yelp review for me. So the more that you do comment or like, it's going to help me feel more confident, because Lord knows, coming on Facebook, doing your makeup when it's allergy season isn't the easiest thing. Hi Sarah, how are you? How are you doing, friend? I'm going to take the liner portion of that liner shader brush. Remember I said that you get about 30 seconds to kind of play with this liner? So I'm going to smudge that puppy around just to make sure that I got it all on the lash line where I wanted it to. Perfect. Then I'm going to just a little bit under these lashes and tight line the lower portion. of that inner waterline. Boom. Boom, baby, baby. What do you guys think? Looking good so far? All right, let's get some mascara on this joint. Here's my Epic. So my Epic mascara, if you haven't tried anything, I still have free shipping on my website, and I would highly recommend you either check out this Kudos and get yourself your flawless looking face with the trio, or you check out the Epic mascara. The Epic mascara is fantastic. It is a one-step mascara, going to set your lashes up for success because there is high and low density bristles that separate and curl your lashes. And then it's made up these amazing bendable polymers that allow the curl to happen without really kind of like injuring your lashes. Because, you know, you can all go to the drugstore and buy much cheaper mascara, but often you get what you pay for. And I wanted to let you know that all of the products that I sell are European Union standard certified. They allow a heck of a lot less chemicals in the European Union. We have a lot of crummy stuff that is allowed in cosmetics here in the USA. Something that, you know, I really, really, and it's so sad. It's just so sad because we put it on our biggest organ, which is our skin. And when I was pregnant, you know, I really started to get more interested in the products that we put on our skin and we put it on our hair, and it just got me to be a bit more knowledgeable about the process. And it's part of what drew me to this company, was to make sure that when I am putting on makeup, not only is it making me feel good about how I look on the outside, it's making me feel more creative and have fun, but it's also not doing anything destructive to me on the inside. So know that. I know that I've got some of you on here who've been purchasing, and I just want to make sure you also knew that we are European Union certified. Whoop. Go up to their standards. So as you can see, I'm just getting nice long lashes, nice and simple. How am I doing on time? Doing all right. Doing all right. Need to do a quick brow. So for that, I'm going to be using the brow liner pencil. For those of you who have really, really minimal brows, this is kind of going to be your best friend. You can also get the Brow Obsession palette, which is going to last you forever. But if you want to do something really, really quick, just getting yourself this brow liner pencil is going to set you up for success really quickly. It's kind of like the thing you put in your quick makeup bag because it has a spoolie. If you don't know what a spoolie is, it's this little brush that you saw me brush through my brows with. I like to give my brows a little bit of their natural shape and just fill in any of the spots where my eyebrow hairs are getting a little gray or kind of they're disappearing a little bit, because brows are one of the first places that you actually show your age. Start to lose your hair in your brows. So by filling in your brows, it's going to give you a more lifted face. It's like a little instant facelift. It makes you look a little bit more youthful, and then I comb through them again to make sure that the product is dispersed and it doesn't look like I have Kim Kardashian eyebrows. I don't need that. All right, last thing I'm going to do is put on a little bit of a basic lip color just with a pink BonBon. This is the color Raspberry Truffle. Raspberry Cheesecake, not Raspberry Truffle. Raspberry Cheesecake. Perfect little color. Now my lips are generally quite chapped in the springtime because I take a lot of allergy medicine or I have acupuncture. I'll add a little tad of bronzer. What do you guys think? Little bronzer? Little bronzer to add in some cheekbones right down there. But I don't really even feel like I need too much because my face is so flawless thanks to that Liquid Touch foundation. So by just adding a little bit of bronzer, it's going to warm up my face, bring a little bit more color to life, give me that little bit of glow that I'm looking for. What do you think? What do you think? Really quick, right? So you guys just joined me and I got this whole face done, complete with the smoky eye look, but you really got to see this month's Kudos. And as I said, it's my birthday month. I am jazzed. If it is your birthday month, I want to give you a super special present. But because it's my birthday month, I'm going to be coming to you with live videos, sharing tips and tricks to help you feel more creative and confident when it comes to your makeup or skincare. So I hope you liked this look. If you did, let me know what you liked about it so I can do some more of them, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day and happy May.